So in our research, what we found is that 21% of boys had a really clear definition of masculinity. The other 79%, they just felt like they weren't sure. And the truth is, that's how they feel. There are so many mixed messages about what masculinity is, what it can be, what it's not. They're being told it can't be like it used to be, but there's no clear definition of what it is for the future. Many young boys say, I just feel like I'm stuck in between two ways of being, not really clear on what it can be, but definitely continually being told what it can't be. And I think those voices that then have a clear vision of what it is are able to cut through and influence young boys. And quite often those voices have a more reductive, regressive perspective on masculinity. But because they make it clear, because they make it feel relevant, and because they're actually speaking to young boys in a language that they understand, sometimes they can get traction in getting young boys to start to move towards a form of masculinity that isn't particularly healthy or helpful. So I think it's the job of all of us to start to think, firstly, how do we define a flexible, modern, mature version of masculinity that young boys can aspire towards, but not completely shoehorn masculinity into one way of being? Because the honest truth about all our work is we need to work with boys, all of us, to help them become the men who they are. Because there are 4 billion ways to be a man that are unique to each of us. And how do we start to bring ourselves, our values, our self-expression, who we are to the world? I'm passionate that young boys start to explore the man they can become rather than becoming the man they are told to be. And that does require us to start to create some clarity around what the future of masculinity can be. Again, without telling and making it one-dimensional, but opening up the chance for young boys to explore the man they can be, the man they can show up as, and at the end of the day, the man that they can become.